Okay. Unlocks the ability to prolong the river under a road during an expedition. Can only be built on horizontal tiles and river tiles. Good enough. Alright, is that it? Have I effectively built everything? At least one of everything. We'll want another warehouse and others. Let's see. So next up, what do I need to upgrade you? I need one more of these and then a shit ton of metal. Oh, I see no watchtowers. You're right, I haven't actually bothered with those. Okay, let's alchemy 3 of these. That's a nice structure. Sturdy, reliable, useful. I keep telling myself this over and over. At least started to believe it. My boys are trained to see quite well in this mist. They'll support you in battle if you're within a crossbow's reach. The civilians will sleep better at night. I can guarantee their safety. Oh, I can upgrade it. Increases the strength and AoE. That's nice. We're gonna need a lot of metal, though. Well, on the plus side, we no longer need to do oops all slimes to get what we need. Now we can just do whatever the heck I want and get everything that we need. So, I guess next order of business, if we really feel motivated to do so. Yeah, how motivated are we? Yeah, metal run time. Yeah. Okay, let's do an expedition. Oh, right. Because now we have a river. Doubles the effects of adjacent landscape tiles. Ooh, that's good. Evenly changes monster strength depending on their position on the road. Weakens the ones close to the meridian, and strengthens the ones that are far away. Doesn't work on bosses. Huh. Maze of Memories. Let's at least take a look at it. Let's see. Okay. And now, time for something completely stupid. Battlefield. No. Maybe? We want Blood Grove. We don't need Chrono Crystals. I'll take the Bookery. I'll keep the Temporal... do I want to hold... You know what? No, we'll get rid of that. I don't think we need that anymore. Okay. And do I mess with this too much? Because we want the desert, because the desert is handy. I guess I'll do Meadow and Grove. Oh, let me check the encyclopedia. We haven't put it down yet. I'll bring it along. Let's do chapter 2. I'm gonna go night. What I'm gonna do is probably just immediately put down the Maze of Memories just to see what it looks like. That's what it does. Well, it's kind of neat. It's probably useful for getting that achievement. But I'm not super interested in rolling with it. There's probably some kind of... There's probably an actual justification for it. But I don't actually care that much. Not right now, anyway. So what does it do? Nothing? I think it's just for getting the achievement for filling the map out. There might also be an achievement for winning a run with Maze of Memories. I think we can even look at it momentarily. Just trying to decide if there's anything else that I absolutely have to have. Not really. Yeah, it could synergize with something. We could mess with that. Let's take a look at trophies. So, 50th Expedition. Kill every enemy. Build all possible camp structures. There's still the town we haven't got. Same thing with camp items. Craft 5 items. I swear I've crafted items, but I guess not. Synthesize 100 resources. Unlock the encyclopedia. See all possible tiles. Die outside of battle. Huh. Oh. Bunch of hidden achievements. Die and resurrect 3 times in one expedition. Have 10 living skeletons in one battle. Defeat the boss in the first expedition. And place 10 cards you didn't have in your deck, not counting Oblivion. Huh. That sounds interesting. If you put the maze near the road, would it affect it? I bet it just gets hemmed in. Okay, so that just gets me a blooming meadow. Get a river down. Get a spider cocoon down. Hey, it's time to just fight a shit ton of spiders. But honestly, I'm probably going to hold off on a lot of my heavy experimentation until after this game is out. Just because. Oh, I didn't see the bridge tile. Or maybe just having the bridge down lets me overlap it. Okay. I think this will be the last run that I do for the day, though. Just because getting kind of tired. I'd like to play some other things. It's also one of those that this game gets... I'm not gonna say it gets a little repetitive after X number of runs. There we go. Nice part is, now that we can do alchemy, we can pretty much just not care. Oh. Oasis. I have to look at this. Okay, so small water from a small stream hidden in the dunes has a calming effect on you. -1 to hero's attack speed. -2% to all enemy attack speed. Okay. I'll have to try that with a fire. I guess we should probably also try a forest tile, see if that gets me anything. Nope. If I do a meadow and a forest. Nope, just gets me a blooming one. Okay. Does Oasis still double adjacent things? I don't think so. Okay, so that just gets me another Oasis. I do like the idea of it, though. Especially... Oasis, especially on the Necromancer, would be incredibly good. Okay. The other thing I should double check. Okay, so my attack speed just gained 4%. We knew that. What I want to know is what happens if I surround a thicket or a blooming meadow. Because I could see that potentially having an effect. Maybe not. Let's see. But yeah, my bet is the Oasis does not double things. I guess we can test that out really quick if I get a thicket. Okay, first question. I'm at 7% attack speed. If I do that... So surrounding tiles works. So you want to have a big loop. Because you really get way more bang for your buck that way. Because yeah, I just gained 4% by putting this here. Not so good on the turns, maybe. But yeah, the river is scary, I like it. Yeah, it's got a lot of potential. Okay. I really wish I could pull up the encyclopedia here. Oh, we don't have mountain. That's something to keep in mind. Other question. Okay, so I'm at 11% attack speed. I'm gonna turn this river tile into an oasis, and we'll just see what happens. Okay, so that hits hard. So it removes the doubling effect, and obviously slows you down a little bit. Can we double the armory? Don't know. I'm gonna go get rid of the meadow, though. I want to try with mountains. I guess let's turn that off for a second. Let's get a couple more... Let's get a couple more tiles and do a little bit more science, because there's definitely a couple more spots. But yeah, surround a peak with a river. There's some potential here. I'm gonna want to bail for a bit just to test, but I want to stick around long enough to surround 1 or 2 tiles. I'm gonna Oblivion that. Just to see if there's something that you get by surrounding it on both sides. Because I really like the river. And we get plenty of tiles for it. Which just makes it goof strong. But yeah, can I surround this? It doesn't look like I'm getting any kind of surrounding bonus. But I'm getting massive bonuses just by having this here. So I think what I'll do in the future is surround maybe like the full like start with the mountain range and then surround the heck out of that. I'm really disappointed that there doesn't seem to be any kind of combinations with the meadow. I guess we can do a little bit of science here while we wait to get more river tiles. Nope, that just gets me a blooming meadow. I'm just going to try and surround each one of these tiles with the other. Like, just checkerboard it up above, just to see Is there some kind of benefit? My assumption is a very solid no, but it's worth checking. I need to put the armory on a straightaway. Yeah. It wouldn't work here. Though, the one thing I will say is the river can actually cross the road. So we might have some more potential applications. This is a throwaway run. I'm not going to stick around for very long. I'm just here for science, if I can science it. Gosh, that's a really quick way to get a lot of attack speed. I love it. I think surrounding the mountains with the river is not going to be the coolest thing ever. It's going to get potentially a lot of HP. Oh, God. I can't imagine that actually works. Like, surrounding the mountain with the river. There's no way every single individual river tile doubles the mountain effect. I don't think it works properly. Okay. Oh, there's the crossbowmen. They are affected by the attack speed reduction. That's interesting. That said, the crossbowmen specifically help out on boss fights, which is something I probably should have thought about. Okay, nothing there. That's another thicket. Bookery out here. Doesn't really matter. Unfortunately, I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of these things. Yeah, it doesn't give me anything fancy. There's going to be a bunch of these synergies that we're probably going to find out about later. Like after the games come out and other people have had the chance to experiment. Oh, bosses are left up to you. You're right. I forgot about that bit. Dang. Nothing. Yeah, I think the Necroskellies are affected like others by the Oasis. Ooh. It'd be easy to find out. Okay. At this point, I'd say let's just leave. We haven't gotten a whole lot, but we're not really trying to. This is just for science. I like how this is going. I can't wait to do more of this. That said, I think I am also getting just a little bit burnt out on Loop Hero, and so I think I might want to just give myself those 10 days to recuperate, retreat, and then come back with really fresh eyes. Because I could spend a lot of time getting all the requisite resources, upgrading everything, and then just diving into the last 2 chapters like an absolute boss. But that would be boring and would kind of make it so I'd have no other compunction to stick around past those first couple days. So I think I'll just say I had more fun. Let me check a couple of things. Let's see, build. Yeah, because I should probably also make a mud hut. Let's alchemy one of those. Because yeah, I never actually put down a mud hut either. Mud hut. We're one step closer to proudly calling our humble camp a village. even though it's just a shelter half covered in mud. But we're really grateful. People are very exhausted, both physically and mentally. Some private space to call a home will bring some happiness. So we can also upgrade these. Oh, I see. This increases the camp's item slots by tools and furniture. That makes sense. So now I should be able to equip 2 more. That's really cool. I'm gonna grab, honestly, more of these. Because these make me do more damage against rat wolves. Just going nuts with that seems helpful. And what do we get beyond that? I guess blacksmith's hammers, maybe? What about crafting? Actually, let's check supply. We don't have a whole lot of furniture. I'm just gonna burn all my resources. A lot of these we can probably redo anyway. Oh, we're out of stuff. But we got some new things. Plus 2 max HP for every point of armor the hero has. Well, receive extra HP while passing through a village. Oh, meat stew is pretty good. We got another antique shelf. Count's share, extra vampirism. Extra regen. Actually, those sturdy stools ain't bad. Like, getting a bunch of sturdy stools just for a little bit of regen would be huge. So the real answer is go madcap furniture and go bananas with stools. I'll grab the meat stew too. There's max HP for every point of armor a hero has. That's good on, like, just the warrior. How do you increase the total tool limit? We just found out. Building any kind of structure, but specifically mud huts, gives you more. It even shows you. Supply slots for furniture. So 1 slot for furniture, 1 slot for food, and increases the amount of maximum maximum items you can get. And you can actually see many of these structures give you that, but mud huts, I believe, are repeatable. Yeah, you can build as many mud huts as you want, so the more of them you get, the more slots you get. Warehouse is the other one. Oh, we should make another warehouse, actually, really quick. I have a bunch of that I can decompose. Food? Okay, because if I build another warehouse, shoes. Okay, build cemetery. I need 1 metal, 3 stone. This is dumb. Let's just burn a lot of books. I'll get more of them. Okay, build cemetery. Good. Alright, there we go. Now we got it back. Now we've got the proper warehouse. Forgot that you can upgrade that. Okay, is everything else working and functional? So we're maxed out on warehouses. It looks like you can also make endless amounts of lumberjack huts, but they don't give you extra equipable slots. Not like the mud huts do. But yeah, so if we look at supply now, I can equip 10 more items. Which is actually really good. Just make it so I never take damage from vampires. That would be amusing. I don't know, I'm just gonna slap on whatever. Oh, it's a jewelry. So what about the bread? It's 10 max HP. I don't know. Oh, getting a bunch of counts chairs would also make the rogue really stinky. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because, yeah, you could potentially have 5 counts chairs, and that would effectively double your healing from vampirism. This is cool. I can't wait to do more with this. That said, I think truly for my own sanity, we're gonna wait until this game is done. Because I'm sure they're gonna add at least maybe some more content to this. Maybe? I mean, we've definitely seen some more today, but there's at least 3 combo tiles that I haven't run into. I know there's the one goblin camp with the archers, if you mix it with a swamp. And there's 2 more down here that we haven't run into. Probably one of them might be bridge, or that might be on the road. I know there's one more golden card. Oh, there's the town. We don't have the town card yet. Yeah, we'll see. But instead of burning myself out trying to get to it now, I'll wait, and then we'll dive back in on release day. It's time to loop. It's been a while, and we can go on to level 3. Oh, this is so good. Let's roll. God, I don't even know who I roll. What do we even do? What has changed? I think everything is the same as it was for me. Let's see. I'm really curious about 0 milestone, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Let's do... I love Arsenal way too much. Oh, right, and we had just unlocked Rivers, but I hadn't messed with him yet, because I was getting a little bored. Let's grab runes. This is going to be a little weird. We're going to use runes again. Maybe? No. You know what? Screw them. We don't need them. Let's do a basic Lich run first. Let's see. So before I hit recording here, we were talking about humor and what kind of humor is quote-unquote good or quote-unquote bad. I feel like saying quote-unquote, there are objectively better types of humor, at least in terms of... Oh, right, I should probably put this down. There are objectively better types of humor, just because there are certain types that are just, like, not necessarily acceptable. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. I think it got kind of quiet. Okay, there we go. Let's see. But we were talking about self-deprecating humor, and how it can be kind of risky. And so, I really agree with this point that self-deprecating humor can be the worst when you're near someone who likes bullying humor a bit too much. I've had that problem not infrequently over the course of my life, and it's exhausting. Oh, why do I have meadows? Do I want to have meadows? I don't know. I guess meadows are actually pretty decent if we're rolling Necromancer. We don't have a whole lot of self-heals. But we also don't need that many meadows. Okay. So I'm gonna have it here. Maybe I'm gonna start bottom, go up, loop, go down, and then cut through here. So that we can kind of run it past this area. I don't think we're gonna get enough river tiles for that, but we might be able to. Okay. And do we get a spider cocoon here? Here. Not the other way around. Okay, there we go. And meadows can be used as a replacement. Oh, replacement requirement for blood groves. That's... okay, that's actually really useful to know. We've been getting a lot of river tiles. Well, that's a good sign. Yeah, I want to see if I can have ultra speed Necromancer with a giant army behind me. Yeah, I had to stop being friends with someone because they wouldn't stop being demeaning for me. When I told them to stop, that I didn't like it and wasn't acceptable, they turned around and victim blamed me by saying I'd changed. They wouldn't do it anymore, since now it hurt me. I mean, I have absolutely lost friends, because I started saying, no, you know, this isn't funny anymore, actually, that I don't actually appreciate this. And the friends in question were very much like, how dare you? this is funny, you just don't get it. And it's like, you sure? But I think it's one of those that humor is a very convenient shield for people that like to bully. And yeah, those people are just friends. Yep. Friends. And that is one thing that it took a while for me to learn in life, is that friends are important to have. Bad friends are never worth it. Let's see. Yeah, we're sitting on mostly trash tier gear. And my biggest fear with the deserts is that my skeleton army is just going to go down in one hit. We'll see how it goes. I might actually want to try bringing chrono crystals along, so we can just have turbo healing. Oh no, that wouldn't... Or maybe that would work. Okay. Do I start popping some meadows here? Yeah, we'll just get a number. Let's see. Your friends stop being a thing once you hit your 30s, and you shrink that friends list down to single digits. I've been pretty lucky so far. Kind of. I guess I got really lucky last year when I was 29. And more or less, Rito was just like, hey, you want to join the Wholesomeverse? And I'm like, shit, yeah. I actually get to have friends again. I do have some local friends that are not half bad. I think a lot of it is also kind of mildly dependent on, who's got, oh shit, why do I have wheat fields? I don't know. I guess we could just totally skip putting down the wheat fields and not think about it too hard. But, yeah, it's more like once you get out of school, it's harder to make friends. Unless you start going out of your way to do a hobby group or something. Yup. Yeah, if it wasn't for YouTube, I would have a lot harder time, finding friends to hang out with. How did I end up, meeting Rito anyway? Was it Minesweeper? He started showing up, frustratingly, during the game that we were talking about, between sessions. But mostly Demon Crawl, because I got really into Demon Crawl just a little bit after him. I don't remember if I had seen him play it or what exactly, but it was one of those where I was like, oh yeah, this game actually looks really cool. And so he was hanging out in chat a lot. And we got to talking as part of it. Let's get a sand dude down. You're wondering why I'm kind of ignoring adjacency bonuses or whatever. I'm assuming I'm going to get more river tiles. And what I want to do is snake it around this so we can have just this like crazy loop here. And then we cut over. Yeah, making friends in this kind of situation is hard too. It's true. What I probably should have done over the course of lockdown was actually actively promoted more social behaviors. Or like kind of more social things. You know, probably started up the Guild Wars guilds again or something like that. Because I think that actually would have been a really good idea. But alas, I was not thinking that far ahead at all. I was way too busy just being bleak as shit, like I think everybody kind of was. Is this like a city builder roguelike? Kind of. I'd almost call it an auto battler. With the way it works. But you go in a loop endlessly. Am I on? Yeah, I'm on the fastest speed. You go in a loop endlessly, fighting monsters and collecting loot items, upgrading yourself, and then eventually beating a boss. Let's see. If you succeed, you get away with a bunch of resources, or you can leave beforehand. And so it's a very strange roguelike with very heavy meta progression. Let's see. How do I want to do this one? I'm going to put it there. We really need more of these, We really need more of these river tiles. We're getting almost nothing. Okay, well. On the plus side, we get a lot of meadows. I think that's going to be what I want to stop with. Because how much HP am I getting per day? Let's see, HP per day, 53. That's about a sixth of my health every time the clock hits. Maybe we'll go from there. That sounds interesting. It is by and far one of the best games to come out this year. Let's see, Surveyor? No. Let's try Second Thoughts, get something else. There we go, Field Practice. Some of the other ones are great. Okay, this is tough. So Unseen Care gives me extra energy armor for every summoned skeleton. Field Practice increases their level. Seeing as we're only a couple of loops in, I feel like I should go for Field Practice all the same. Yeah, let's go for Field Practice. I like the energy armor one. Both of them are amazing. Okay, and I'm going to put a village right there. Let's see, what's the golden card that I started out with do? Oh, I should probably fill this out now that I'm thinking about it with those bonus lands that I haven't used. The golden card unlocks a new slot. So in my case... Oh, why are these cracks? Oh. That's an interesting question. I don't know. I wonder if that straight up, like, just isn't in the game yet. That'd be cool. Ever make a vampire village? I've tried almost every combo in this game so far. There's a couple that I haven't gotten around to yet. Mainly just because we didn't have access to them until recently. These spiders are hurting me bad. I might honestly just die here. Because, yeah, unfortunately, enemy level is 4. My equipment is trash compared to what I'm up against here. We might be able to pull this off. Yeah, sand dunes make me feel uncomfortable with the skeletons. Yeah, I have mixed feelings on them. I might honestly want to just go for a full Chrono Meadow Forest no dunes combo. Okay. Well, I'll keep getting meadows down. Let's see. No, do I have... Oh yeah, there's the bandit camp. Okay, finally, Grove. Where do I put it? Unfortunately, these spiders are actually hitting me pretty hard. I'll put it there so it's early in the run. I'll admit I might tune out a little bit from chat, seeing as I'm getting a lot of... I'm inevitably going to get a lot of people asking me if I know how to play. And it's like, I have a lot of hours in this game. Less than some other people. I'm probably going to just get wrecked here. I don't know. These spiders are just beef chunk. I might be able to pull this off. I'm glad I brought Meadow with, at the very least. Do I not have the vampire house? That's the other thing to consider. I think we might still be stuck on Oops All Spiders. Eesh. This is bad. Alright. Let's see. I might still be able to pull this off, if only because of healing every morning, but I'm not putting a whole lot of hope into it. Yeah, I think we're still stuck on Oops All Spiders. That was the last run that I set up and that I just I think I had the follow-through. I think I finished it. But, that's particularly bad for the Necromancer, who desperately needs rare items that spiders do not give. Okay, I'm just gonna get a thicket down there. We get some good items. Some actually good items. That might also be what saves us. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Let's see. River doubles adjacency bonus unless the desert is next to it. At which point, Oasis reduces enemy attack speed and my own, but it reduces enemy attack speed considerably more than my own. So I could very potentially use it to get, to mess some enemies up. Okay, one thing I gotta remember is to combo the forest with the forest, and desert with the desert. So here, for example, was a bad lineup. I'm not used to river math here. What's that? Oh, he's got spiderwebbed. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get wrecked. We needed vampires or blood groves or some other things to actually be able to pull this off. Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna get this treasury down, and we're just gonna surround it on all sides. Okay, and I gotta go for the skeleton level. This is the only thing that's gonna keep them competitive, and even then, they're running low. Let's see, you can only start one river, correct? Yeah. Oh, why did I put those there? It's fine. I'm just gonna layer defense. Just win via attrition. And then bail. The vamp villages seem pretty god tier, really. Only issue they have is the phase when the villages are all ghouls. Yep. They get real spooky with that for like a little bit. And then they kind of go back to being not so bad. Alright, let's just bail. I'm just gonna pile things down. Just for the extra resources. No! Oh, no. Sorry. That's a village. Alright. I thought for a second I went through the camp and I was very confused. Alright, we're retreating. I'll just take what I can. Okay, game's a little louder than my voice. Right, I rebalanced some things. Okay, so what are we doing? We are... gonna turn it... audio balance is the hardest thing ever. Okay. Music mostly. That's because I got the sound effects down. I don't like listening to them. So, Expedition, we gotta look at this. Yeah, this is not a Necromancer run at all. We need Battlefield, we want Vampire Mansion. I'm honestly mixed on the spider cocoons. Because we do better when it's single big beefy units that are kind of slow. Anyway, let's grab Chrono Crystals. I might actually... Let's turn off deserts. I don't think we need them if I'm going Necromancer. We're just gonna go Speed Necro. Let's see. Anything else that I would actually consider grabbing? Yeah, let's grab the Temporal Beacon. Speeding up time in my immediate area is actually going to be really helpful if I have all of these meadows. I don't think we want the outpost. They'll just shoot us. There is the Smith's Forge. Drop cocoon, add forge. Mixed feelings. Despite the fact that the spiders are risky, they do give... They're okay. Road lantern. No. I think the spiders will be fine, but let's add the Smith's Forge. We'll just see how this goes. Okay. Now I'm going to keep rolling Necromancer in this general direction just because. Right. I should probably get the arsenal down. So people are asking, what's the arsenal do? It unlocks the shield slot, which is really good. Oh. I'll just do that. That way we get a watcher early. Unfortunately, he's going to bail before I actually get to kill him, but that's fine. Shields up. Now here's the question with this game. Do we have any guides yet? We do not. Oh, what's my brother playing? My brother is playing Element TD. Oh. I think there's an item, there's a couple of cards that I'm missing. I'll have to look at it. Because today we want to find all of the land combo boosts. Ooh, river. Okay. Both sides look pretty promising. I have no idea. Oh. This area is pretty good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go down, up, around, and then this way, and then cut over. Let's see. Is there any way to unlock the other locked gear slots? Not to my knowledge. Oh, shoot. I did this wrong. Well, whatever. Okay, I'll get the grove there. Get another meadow. Also, thank you, Bashboy, for the 33-month resub. Let's see. Did I ever test if rivers double the giant mountain? Don't think so. That'd be rad, though. Just put that there. Do we get the vampires down? Yeah. This is going to be hairy. Nah, he's gone first. Yeah, unfortunately, killing the Watcher is tough. So maybe I should have skipped out on the Watcher. That's okay. Let's just make this bad. Also, thank you, Mini Girl, for the 20-month resub. Almost forgot that was today. Let's see. So how go the loops? Necromancer is kind of a mixed bag. Let's see, I don't have anything better here. We'll just have to tank it. Okay, regen per second or max skeletons. Let's do both. I want to have an army today. Alright, come on, Vamp Man. Give me the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Let's load some skeleton level. Add some more max skeletons. We do get another spider cocoon. I'm just going to put it there. Thicket here. The only immediate problem I'm looking at is that, Oh, no. We want to stay. Press the wrong button. According to Steam Global Achievements, no one's seen all the possible tiles yet. Yeah, I wonder if that's, I wonder if that's because they don't actually have all of them in the game yet, or if there's some really super secret combo. Could be both. I don't actually know. Oof, this hurts. These are some punchy spiders. I want to just get like a checkerboard of chrono crystals and... Did we determine if chrono crystals stack effects? I think they do. Let's see. Oh, I should be putting them over there. I expect some super secret combos from this game. Probably. We're getting nothing but low tier garbage. Let's focus our meadows. And honestly, even our thickets over here. Okay, why are two slots cracked? I actually have no idea whether these slots are cracked. It's, my assumption, it's an indicator that those slots are not available in the game yet, but I could be quite wrong. Someday I will kill you, Watcher. The main problem is just, it takes forever for me to get my skeletons out. Could also use some, oh right, that's just for defense. That's not helpful. This isn't early access, is it? No, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything anymore. Like, just because a game is or is not early access, you know, many early access games never get finished, and many finished games have very long development spans after the fact. Yeah, it could be possible that those slots are not also just not available to the current class. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ways that it could be. Put that there. Okay. Any direct damage will be evenly split between him and his skeletons. Chance to get a whole resource sphere or supplies. Let's go laying down one's life. That could be potentially a big deal, though. Luckily, I'm fairly tanky, so this shouldn't be too big of a deal, but oof. All the same. Oh! Am I feeding the... I'm absolutely feeding the grove with my skeletons. I didn't know that was a possibility. So how many classes are there in the game so far? 3 to my knowledge. I was assuming that they would have maybe 1 or 2 more. Currently it's Rogue, Warrior, and Necromancer, and I was really hoping there would be at least 4 classes to round it out. And maybe there are, but I'm at the halfway point, question mark? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm at the halfway mark, and I haven't seen any other hints of any other classes. But there's still a couple of structures that I can upgrade. Is that worth it? I don't think so. Is this worth it? Yeah. I feel like a priest class is possible. I can see that. Okay, we do have a vampire. We have 2 vampire manners. I'm doing maybe kind of alright. Let's just, err on the side of pure risk. And see what we can get. But yeah, maybe DLC down the line? Yeah. I mean, obviously, I'd love to see them really expand this game. So how many hours do I have in this? I think I actually only have 15. Like, I've played a lot of this. But I played a lot of this by my own internal metrics, just because I have not been able to, like, really focus on a lot of games lately. But let's see. But compared to a lot of people who put like 100 hours into the demo, I have played nothing and I know nothing. And I'm sure that's actually quite true. I really should finish off those vaults, though. So there's a separate tile that has to do with the Blood Grove that I've seen. I mean, Blood Grove has to be paired with Forest, otherwise it ends up as a Hungry Grove, which is kind of useful, but I don't like it that much. So what does the river do? Doubles all effects of any tile that it's next to, which is really good. Oh, it has to be there. That's obnoxious. I guess I'll plunk it there and we'll just give it some. Yeah, it's useful, but very deadly. Yeah, because it can eat me, too. Personally, I'd prefer to avoid using it just because. Oh! I had a skeleton archer. I didn't think that was a possibility. Let's pop that open. Okay, get another Smith's Forge down somewhere. I'll just plunk it there. Hello. We should probably look at some of these. So, yeah, that's really good. Nah, I haven't leveled up yet. So how does a Blood Grove become a Hunger Grove? If you delete the forest that the Blood Grove is associated with, it will become a Hungry Grove. I believe there's ways that you can actually even just put it down without, but it's tough. Could a meadow be adjacent to both a chrono river and a chrono crystal quadruple the effects? I'm pretty sure that yes, actually, that's exactly what would happen. Knowing that there's skeleton archers is really cool. I'm gonna focus on getting these open first, just because goodies. Because we're definitely doing better. And I think a lot of what makes the Necromancer amazing is just sheer attack speed. If you can manage it. It looks like archers start spawning if you get more than 4 skeletons. Which is why I kind of wanted to just go with nothing but forest tiles and thicket tiles. So I could just have crazy high attack speed. pause after this one so I can get the village down. We should start doing quests, even if they're a little bit more annoying. We need the loot. Okay. Where do we get the village down? Here? Yeah, just so we can get a quest. I'll probably just wait on a number of these. Now, what are you? Max skeletons +1. That is just... yeah. I want to get my attack speed so fast I can just get the whole tableau of skeletons out just right away. Blood Grove. Alright, one more thicket and we're good good to go in that regard. Oh, we leveled up. Oh, on a hit, hero or skeleton can summon blood lightning. Tempting. Extra skeletons. I think I'm going to do Gift of Blood. We're having some damage problems. The extra skeletons, I'm sure, would actually be quite amazing. Anyway, let's mess up that village. Okay. Yep, Blood Lightning seems to have been the right choice. Mostly. Man. Question. Okay, so we should start turning the river. We might just do a zigzag here. Where am I? I'm here. Let's get a bookery down there. Like how the Necromancer doesn't care about being webbed. Doesn't webbed slow down their attack speed? I think that's actually, like, really bad for them. Okay, I'm gonna try putting a Chrono Crystal here. I think that quadrupled the effect, but I could be wrong. We'll just get a couple of meadows there and find out. Okay, if I put a thicket there, that should give me a lot of attack speed. So it's 6. Yep. So it does super boost the effects. We kind of knew that's exactly how it works, though. Okay, Cosmic and Dark Slimes are fun. They are, but they're kind of annoying to pull off. And they don't always spawn. Oh, right. You have to delete the structure that they come out of just as they're spawning. That bit's hard. Oh, that's the bookery that I put there. I'll hold on to the Blood Grove, I think. Pause the game on Dawn. Yeah. Main issue is half the time when it comes to Dawn, I'm in the middle of a fight. Like, it's not that getting it to, or like deleting the enemies as they're spawning is hard. It's finding enemies to delete as they're spawning, or like being in a situation where I can delete them as they're spawning is annoying. Let's grab the better shield. Because especially as it gets busier, like, there's no way that it's going to be dawn as I'm moving. We're getting trash. That's okay. Maybe we'll get lucky here. My poor skeletons, they just don't get a chance. They do a little bit of damage. The problem is they just kind of hit somebody random. Yeah, that minus 20% attack speed is actually really annoying. As is the fact that my summoned skeletons will just hit whomever. They will not attack the same enemy twice. They pick a new target every single time. Luckily, it's not a big deal for me, because I went meadows. Let's see. I managed to unlock the rogue earlier today, but even still, really find the original fighter class to be difficult to get good equipment. You gotta fight things like blood clots. Special combo and, like, unique enemies that require multiple things. So vampires give pretty good loot. Blood clots, I think, give decent loot. Let's see. The giant blood golems, they give a lot. And so if you're finding yourself... Wow. If you're finding yourself having trouble getting stuff, you might want to look into... Let's see. Regen per second. Need... Well... Lose some defense, gain max skeletons. I'll take it. Not that I think it really helped too much. Yeah, treasure chests are also a good way of getting potentially good loot. Let's see. No. Does give me some attack speed. More skeleton level, but not quality. Skeleton level. Attack speed, yeah. Okay. Get another thicket. I think I goofed with much of my river placement here. But that's okay. What are the things that come out of the reeds? Always thought those were good, loot-wise. Which things that come out of the reeds? What if that forest is getting 3 times the effect from having the river wrap around it? It does. It real good. There, now we can get a blood grove there. Put that there. Can do a 30 loop run with a rogue, but I can't do a boss fight with the other two. Any tips for me? Arsenal is the easiest solution that I can immediately think of. I find just having that is usually enough to tip you over. I mean... Easy peasy solution is stacking nothing but dunes and thickets more or less just nerfs enemies to the point where you can one-shot them no matter who you're playing as. And that's a little riskier with the Necromancer. I'm currently actually doing necroscience to figure out what makes the Necromancer viable late game. Okay, I'm getting 100 HP per day. I should stop with the meadows. I got cheese. I don't have any other available... let's see. I gotta try it. Okay, Vampire Mansion does nothing for those. Good to know. I should focus on my attack speed for the time being, just so I can get dudes out faster. Let's see, that seems reasonably good. That seems okay. Why is my loot so trash? I guess we actually haven't been looping very hard here. We've been bogged down with loads of enemies, which is good. Hello. What does cheese do again? HP after killing an enemy. That's useful. That's actually really good. Honestly, I feel kind of borderline untouchable as I currently am. I'm sure it'll drop off, but I poo-pooed the idea of... let's see. I really poo-pooed the idea of... Ooh, where do I want to get this down? I guess we'll put it there. We're just gonna do kind of whatever. This is another river tile. Just loop it somewhere over here. I really goofed this, but it's okay. Do I? Nah, we wait. What else do I do? I think I'm just gonna hold on to these and try and swap them out. Okay, right. What was I going to say? I don't remember what I was going to say. I got distracted trying to put things down, and then I've just lost my train of thought. Unfortunately, trying to have a... staying on topic is really difficult whenever I have to actually stop and think about strategy. Because I try and finish my thought, but I also try and think things through. What I should do is just think things through verbally and go from there. Alright, I'm going to delete these guys, and we're going to get another village down. Just because. Then we're going to get rid of that. Question is, do we have another bandit encampment? No, I think we actually got really lucky because it was never available. Would the river double the effect of the chrono crystals and such? It would, yes. Let's see, also works well with suburbs. Not sure if Wander has that yet. Nope, don't have suburbs. We needed a lot of resources to unlock it, and I kind of just put that off because I was being a lazy bones. Man, yeah, turns out meta was all that the Necro needed. Because Necro doesn't need a lot of HP, they just need sustain. Lots of it, but still. I think I'll skip on the chrono crystals for future runs. I'm sure it could work, but honestly just having the river... just having the river plus the chrono crystals should be good enough. I'm actually curious if this is going to make boss fights much easier. As long as I don't take too much from them, I could potentially just kind of ignore damage. At some point I will loop better, because this is not great river layout. I didn't realize how little space I had. I should have kind of, sort of... Yeah, I should have done it on this side. Alas. Measure once, cut lots. It's my motto. It's my creed. See, just wondering if river plus chrono crystals in combat would give you ridiculous fight sustain. The answer is a very hard yes. The main qualifier on that one is that I already get a quarter of my HP per day in healing. Okay, upon every building, hero gets 8 times loop EXP. Yeah, I'm gonna go skilled architect. Leveling up a little faster could help me.